Side Michelob Ultra Arena, we are ready for the first semifinal of the evening. It's 5 seed UCLA taking on top seed Stanford. As we take a look at our starting lineups presented by Las Vegas, we'll start with the Cardinal. Solana Lopolo gets the starting nod at the point guard spot. Hannah Jump as well as Haley Jones. And now Kiki Rice often gets the start instead of Agnes Imanopu. She started against the Ducks last night, so a little bit of a change there. And then there's Cameron Brink for Stanford. And on the other side for the Bruins, Kiki Rice and Gina Conti in her 150th game, 126 start for her. Charisma Osborne and Cameron Brown, what a game she had in their win against Arizona. And Emily Bessoir, we were just talking about her in our open, and what a successful turnaround she's had after the injury last year. There's Corey Close, head coach of the UCLA Bruins in her 12th season, running the show for UCLA, and made their way to the quarterfinals last year in this tournament and had some struggles early on, went to the semifinals of the WNIT. There is Tara Vanderveer, 37th season as the head coach. What kind of success has she had in this tournament? Only 6 losses in this Pac-12 tournament, 15 titles, and trying to add another one for this senior group. 4 seniors, as you mentioned, Mary, the Funky Four, she likes to call them, as we are ready to go. Tip is up, and the Cardinal will take it. This will be interesting. These teams met up very early in January at UCLA, or at UCLA, and it was a loss for the Bruins on their home floor, but a much closer outing, as you said recently, February 20th at Stanford. Just a 5-point win for the Cardinal against the Bruins.
Lopolo with the early 3-point attempt. A lot of teams of late have been giving Lopolo that opportunity because they have to drop off somebody to double down on Brink and Fran Belibi and all those great post players for Stanford.
Yeah, Lopolo, the freshman, shooting 39% out there. That's a good start for UCLA. They score first.
If Kiki Rice can consistently hit the 15 to 70-foot jump shot, it's just great for UCLA.
A freshman out of Bethesda, Maryland, a McDonald's All-American, averaging 11 points a game. What a season she's had. It's not easy to take on that kind of pressure. She's been a starter the entire way. Brink and Paint banks it up good.
Now you looked at that, and there was no path for her to get there, but she just powers her way through that.
Yeah, deceptively strong.
Quick, long.
And she has got a little bit of everything, the complete package. Osborne gets some room, shot up, and rebound down to Jones.
They need a great game out of Charisma Osborne. Her career best was a win by UCLA, the last win by UCLA in Santa Cruz during COVID.
Polo, they're giving it to her, she's sticking it, and the Bruins are going to have to make an adjustment there, but that's big-time play by Lopolo.
Yeah, well, how soon do you make the adjustment? Do you make it now, or do you wait and see?
Yep, how many can she connect on? As that one won't go for Osborne.
It's one and done. Stanford wants to get out and run and have a quick pace. Then they'll get right into that secondary break, and they're off to it.
Jones guarded by Osborne. Uriafen, high post, swish. Uriafen, her 25th start on the season. Rice takes it into Brink.
I guess you got to try.
Can you test the blocking ability of Cameron Brink?
Don't test the block, master.
Yeah. She's got it down, that's for sure.
6 in a fourth quarter in the game at Pauley.
Oh my goodness. You called that game? I watched
amazing.
that game. It was ridiculous. But London Jones is on for the Bruins. There's Osborne, high arcer. That was a much better set and arc on that one. Jump off the screen, curls around, can't get it. But guess who's cleaning it? Fran Belibi, who just checked in. And Belibi had a big game yesterday. Iwala and Osborne, second chance. And Sontak tries to give it back to her. It ends up in the hands of London Jones. Conti, pretty. Right through, and the Bruins chipping away at that deficit. You said it, Bruins not taking advantage of that.
3-point lead.
Yep, Jones right there, right wing. Coming off the big night last night. Around and out.
That's a great box out by Lopolo. Conti's job is just to guard Hannah Jump and don't care about anything else that happens on the floor.
You can't let her get on a 3-point barrage. That's trying to get some room. And Corey Close said, how about steps instead?
Last time these two teams played, 12 points, 5 rebounds, was 5 of 9 from the floor in 14 minutes.
That's great production. This is the free throw, though.
Like a point a minute
any time,
almost.
right? Yeah, she doesn't hesitate. As they call an offensive foul on the screen. The foul on Brown, her first. Can't say enough about Cameron Brown, the senior, what she's doing. And now running India Navarre in, 12 in white for the Cardinal.
Another to be one of the best teams in the country and have 2 freshman point guards.
Yeah. Navarre out of Apex, North Carolina. She and Polo have been trading. That's a pretty finish there. 4 points for Brink. She's already got 5 rebounds.
You invert the offense. You have Haley Jones low, Cameron Brink high. Nice pass from Jones to Brink.
The largest lead of the game for the Cardinal as this first quarter is winding down. About a 4-second differential shot clock, game clock. Help D coming in, and they call the travel. Balanced attack by the Cardinal. The bench is really coming in, producing. Clock down to 3. The Cardinal extend the lead. They will not. They wave it off, and the first quarter is in the books.
And this year, it's going to be the NCAAs, the return.
Yeah, what a different looking group also. She had so many different grad students and just one starter back from that team, but 5 freshmen coming in, and they have really set a tone of bright future and what's to come for this group. As there's one of them right there, Kiki Rice. She gets fouled. Sophomore struggled a bit against Oregon. 0 for 4 shooting, 0 for 3 behind the arc. As the first free throw good for Kiki Rice.
Just not an offensive substitution anymore.
Yep. Working on the D. That'll get you some minutes, especially playing for Tara.
Well, they're relying on defense a lot more this year than they have in years past.
Yeah, good point. But there she is, and that's what she does.
Yeah. Did we mention she's a really good shooter?
She sure is. No hesitation. Nope. I mean, she knows what her abilities are. 33% shooter behind the arc. Donald's All-American. Rice. Like the wing, and she gets it.
Kiki Rice is playing with great confidence, just taking her jump shot. She's not thinking, and sometimes she just overthinks on the floor. That is not happening today.
6 points for Rice. Brink in the high post. Really calm and cool with that one. And trying to push tempo.
Connie thought she had a lane. She did not.
Bessoir trying to get some space. Gets the and one. Squeezes it up on the baseline.
Her development of freshman year, she was terrific. Could have been freshman of the year that year, but just great drop step. Uses her body. And Dimitri with the foul.
She's been spectacular. The win against Arizona last night. 13 boards in that one. 9 against Arizona State. Can't get the three-point play.
Fran Believy on the floor now. The talent that Tara Vanderveer can bring off the bench.
There's some depth
at the post position. Brink wants it. Great hands.
Defense with the takeaway. Sontak.
Boy, having her back is huge.
Rice. And one.
Rugged. Put the ball on the floor and attack. Fran Believy, get fouled by Cameron Brink and get it to go.
And she has come to play 8 points and trying to add to it in just 9 minutes. Talk about efficient.
Started every game but one for UCLA at the point guard position.
And Mary, how tough is that for a first-year player?
The struggles of being a post player. You do all the work and oftentimes don't get the ball.
Jones on the drive. She gets fouled, and she's going to go to the stripe.
Great with the assists. Consistent score.
And it's interesting, you know, Haley Jones really has never been a big three-point shooter. That is going to bode well when she becomes a pro.
UCLA needs to get London Jones going.
She's back on. Up top, here's Rice. Hesitation. Took from behind. They'll say off of Rice. Fran Believy made that happen. Believy, 8 points, 10 boards, 4 of them offensive boards in the win against Oregon last night. How about an assist for Cameron Brink? There's Jones. Can she finally get something to go?
With the left hand, Haley Jones, another block.
Swat by Jones.
Corner.
Oh, and Agosnopu off the fingertips and dives in to get the jump ball. It'll stay with the Cardinal.
And then London Jones and Haley Jones is just saying, I am Blockmaster Jr. today.
Brink working hard against Bessoir.
Sure is. Saw some post defense last night.
Certainly did. Jones with the play call. Brink, high post, just short. Long rebound, Bessoir, and the Bruins gonna run. Cardinal get back. Oh, and Belebe takes it away. London Jones didn't know what hit her.
Fran Belebe just following the play and saying, hello, London.
Here I am. Pretty play. Ooh. Ball fake, and Rice fell for it right on LaPolo. That'll be her first. People said she was definitely a candidate for Player of the Year, but she gave so much credit to Alyssa Peely and just said, speaking of, there's Cameron Brink.
A guy with a similar type of game, and that's what helped take her to the next level.
That's pretty impressive. And a smart move. 9 points for Brink. Gets the free throw to go. As Osborne gets the bucket to go. She's been fairly quiet. Bryn Maskowicz has checked in. 5 in blue for the Bruins. Up high, and Brink, nothing but net.
We are entering the Brink zone.
Yep, she's trying to definitely make moves and bring in the kind of players that'll play hard for her. The lady pushed out of the way. They'll say play on. Rice ends up with it. Shot clock to 5.
Again, shot clock problems.
And Sontop can't draw iron. Comes down to Stanford. Rick's calling out a defensive change. Jones into the gap without the ball.
Jump shot.
Yep.
Rhythm. Don't have to think about it. Right now, projected by Charlie Cream, 8 teams in the NCAA tournament from the Pac-12 conference.
Yeah, that's pretty special. 8 teams right now with a 35 net or better, and that's a good thing. No, they're going to call a foul in the high post.
It's like they could host UCLA. You win here today. Maybe you host.
Yeah, that's a great point. That one for LaPolo won't go. Betts gonna clean it up, squeezes it in good. 4 points for Betts.
It's a beautiful job of keeping it high. Don't bring it down. Don't dribble it. Just finish the play.
6-7 out of Centennial, Colorado. Talk. Can't get the finger roll. Another board for Belebe. That's her third. Tied a low. They get it to Betts. A whistle and a foul.
Elise Woodward, of course, stepped in for you the other day.
She sure did. I'll let her pick. Free throw's good. That foul.
I don't care if Bessoir has 2 personal fouls. I need her out there.
Yeah. Bessoir gets it. They needed that one.
And that was a tough challenge from Fran Belebe.
5 points for Bessoir, and it stops a 7-0 run by the Cardinal.
UCLA would love to press like they did in that third quarter at Maples 11 days ago, but can you do that after on your third game in 3 days?
Shot no good, and that's going to do it for the first half of action.
Stanford was up 13 at halftime at Maples. It was a 25-11 run in the third quarter by UCLA, all about pressure, and they led going into the fourth, 51-50.
Yeah, that just happened, so that has to be fresh in their mind. You have to figure they've talked about that. Almost like an identical scenario as the first points of this quarter go to the Bruins.
Along with Bessoir. Again, the congestion. That has to be a perfect pass.
Topside D was right there. And no Cameron Brown. She picked up her third personal in the first half. So they make a change here as Bessoir gets fouled by Iriamphin.
So every opportunity at the foul line, you got to come away with money.
And Bessoir gets them both. 6 points for Emmy Bessoir.
Great start for UCLA.
That's exactly what they needed to do coming out. Get back into this one. Make a couple of punches early. Sonntag hanging with Brink. Contact in there between those two. Lopolo, that hurts if you're the Bruins.
Again, if you're just going to have congestion in the paint, Lopolo, that's what Tara wants her to do. Confidence in her, make the three.
Yep, she had one of those in the first half. She's got another one. 6 points for Lopolo. Great baseline shooter's touch for Osborne.
She needs to heat up in a hurry.
She's got 7. Averages 15 a game. 3-time All Pac-12 member, part of the All-Defensive Honorable Mention team as well. Brink helped D. The foul on Bessoir.
An easy call to make, but look at all the attention. There's a foul by Osborne. There's a foul by Bessoir. Maybe there's a foul by Sonntag.
And a break for the Bruins. They gave it to Sonntag, and that'll be just her second. So that keeps Bessoir out of a little bit of foul trouble.
Now, one of the best in the country.
And she's going to get fouled a lot.
Look, Shaq was bad, and he never got better.
Brink did not want to be in that category. Sonntag on the drive, finger roll, maybe partially tipped by Brink. Cardinal outrunning. They go to Brink again. And Sonntag was there, had a lot of ball. We'll see who they give this one to. They'll say, got her in the arm.
So aggressive and competitive on every single attempt.
Yep, she does not shy away from the contact, and she definitely tries to make sure she goes to the line. She gives Sonntag her 3rd personal, and Iwala will come back on.
And I think not getting Player of the Year has taken this to another level. All right, that wasn't good enough. Let me show you a little bit more.
Yep. For UCLA, Iwala takes it to the left.
She's going to be good. She just needs to slow down just a sliver, but boy, she's going to be good when it all comes together.
Well, you're right. That was the right move. She went the right direction, but she just got to slow herself down to make the finish on that layup.
See how far off Charisma Osborne's playing on Haley Jones, and it hurt her.
Yep.
She lost track of her.
Right there, gave her too much space, and Jones steps right in. 9 points for Haley Jones.
But she impacts the game because she just completely consumes a defender.
Yeah. I'm sliding that one through. First points of the game for London Jones.
And they need her to be electric. Making UCLA work defensively.
Jones on the baseline, draws some contact, and she'll go to the stripe. Working hard to make that one happen. Is out there for each other, and she's really enjoyed this group and kind of the progress. Lexi and Lacey Hull, Anna Wilson. It left some void. Rice at the front of the rim.
Well, she's going to work on that shot in the offseason to get that kind of funky spin out of there, and she's going to be a good shooter in years to come.
Yep. Different little side spin. Hand in the passing lane. Sonntag with the steal. Outrunning layup. Good. Lena Sonntag.
What they did 11 days ago.
Get out on a run. Make a push. Still plenty of time in this quarter and this game. Beliebe with the touch. Freshman for this UCLA team. They're a different level, that's for sure. And the inbound play, that's a good one for Bessoir.
Can he get a stop?
Yeah, it's got a little better feel to it if you can.
Look at it's just incredible, the congestion in the paint.
Yeah, it is smashed inside. Brown back in. She's got Beliebe. Beliebe, though, spins it up left hand good.
I mean, this is just old school power ball.
8 points for Fran Beliebe. Nice screen from Brown. Jones will take that shot and stick it.
She really gets squared into her shot so quickly.
And the lefty, part of the all-freshman team this year.
She's got to hunt some shots nonstop.
Averages 9 per game, and she's got 5 in this one. Jones, high post. That one's flat. Bruins. Can they continue to cut into it as Rice flicks it up, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Dimitri back on, and the first free throw good for Kiki Rice. Gets them both. Bruins 3 for their last 3 field goals, so making a little push at this. Lopolo and Conti on her.
Good hands by London Jones. Her defense has improved so much this year.
Jones, just short. Manopu, they'll say stay here. Extra effort.
For UCLA, it's Cameron Brown. Well documented last night.
Now the Australian Institute of Sport. And can't get that one either. What a box out by the Bruins.
The door is starting to open a little bit. Can UCLA walk through it?
If they could get one here and get it below double digits before the end of this quarter, it's about a 2.5, 3 second differential. Conti.
For London Jones.
Oh, Jones. Just a laser beam pass, but Brink right there, and she's going to bring it up. And that's going to do it. Third quarter in the books.
Brink with the two-handed stuff.
She can block the ball in so many different ways. And so Stanford's been able to handle the pressure. And so here we go. Let's bring Alyssa Charleston back in. Alyssa, what you got for us?
Well, fourth quarter, expect this game to start moving a lot faster. Stanford really wants to run on UCLA. Listening to Corey Close as well. The transition game is where they've been good. So I assume this game is going to speed up quickly.
They found the mismatch. Eminopu had switched out on Bessoir. They had a huge size advantage, and they got it to her.
Foul on Eminopu. That is her first. And free throw off the mark.
Kiki Rice is just doing an amazing job of keeping possessions alive.
Hustle play right there. Another chance for the Bruins. Conti ball fake. Believe he's switching off, and Osborne drives it in and gets it.
It's a very, very small lineup on the floor for UCLA.
Yep. Why not now? Polo takes it to the baseline. Brink there to clean it up. Another double-double for her with 10 rebounds. It's her 31st in her career, 15th on the season. Long rebound to Bessoir. Lefty bucket. Guess she gets fouled. Foul goes against Belibi. Bessoir with the free throw, good. Shot clock. Jones got knocked out of her hands momentarily. Steps it up, just short. And Osborne, all she could do was tip it back. Another chance for the Cardinal.
All that great defense, and you don't get possession.
Polo up high.
Opportunity to cut it to 3 or 4 if you can get that rebound.
Shot clock.
Again.
Down to 3 and a turnover. The Bruins forcing it. Rice gonna run. Conti spotted up. Right side switch. Bench is loving it. And a timeout called by Tara Vanderveer.
The Bruins never say die. We're tired, but we don't care. Get to your spot.
A couple of threes helping out the Bruins. Some defensive stops.
Charisma Osborne on Haley Jones. Oh, talk about working it. Driver high, drop, step, finish going left.
Yeah, using that length.
That is Haley Jones.
13 for Haley Jones.
Really shows the timeout. We're running, we're going to calm down, we're going to build back the lead.
Yep. Take advantage of what they're giving you. A pretty touch there for Rice. She's got 13.
This might be the best game I've seen her have all year. It has been impressive.
Doing a lot out there. 13 points, 5 of 5 from the stripe, 4 boards, 3 assists. Kiki Rice doing it all. Winner moves on to the championship game Sunday. Jones using a screen, partially.
Cameron Brown with a foul on the shot.
They're going to give her the foul instead. Brown, that'll be your 4th.
Her minutes have been limited by foul trouble.
And she's such an X factor for the Bruins, but she's been limited because of the foul trouble.
On the post up, Haley Jones. Smaller, Charisma Osborne. Driver high, drop step, spin, finish. No help. It's all yours. You set the table, you eat the meal.
First free throw good for Jones. And she's got the second, 15 for her. 2 team fouls each and 3 timeouts apiece for both of these teams with just under 6 minutes left in the game. Bessoir posting up Jones.
Looked like she had an opening, didn't she?
Yeah, didn't get it to her. Conti left side, high arc in.
But how about this UCLA team? They were down 16. And since that point, they have outscored Stanford 26-12 to bring it to a 2-point ball game.
Yep, they've done exactly what they've needed to do. Can they do a little more and really finish it off? That's a big-time bucket from Agnes Imanopu. Junior averages 3 points per game. Shot clock to 5. Rice spins it in and some contact inside. She'll go to the line. That's gutsy spinning into that. Straight through. 15 for Kiki Rice. Cardinal, they had the 16-point lead at one time in this one. Up 13 at the half. Brink, high to low, takes it up, and Bessoir not giving her any room.
Punches it out of there. Great defense by Bessoir.
It's been a battle for her in there, and she's been in foul trouble, but she really hasn't shied away from her aggressiveness. And Corey Close wants a timeout, wants to talk things over. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see what the Bruins drew up. Conti way out behind the arc. Shot clock to 2. Takes the shot with 1 and gets fouled.
As we see, Hannah Jump gets beat and just tries to get back in it, and once it's over, it's over. People are just too quick with that release.
Foul on Jump. That's her second. And first free throw good for Conti. She adds to her totals. She's in double digits now. She has 10.
Both these teams with 4 team fouls.
That's going to be important as we go along. She gets them both, rattles that one in, and the Bruins within 1 with full court pressure. Brink's going to bring it across midcourt. She just keeps it.
She's looking for someone to get it to, but Charisma Osborne is just all over Haley Jones. That's going to be an offensive foul. The game within the game.
And the last time the Bruins had a lead, it was 2-0 in this game, Mary.
They have just shaken the fatigue and said, let's bring it.
Yep. Now or never, as you said earlier. Rice. Up high, they take the lead.
And that's why you're the #1 recruit in the country.
18 points for Kiki Rice, and Tara Vanderveer takes another timeout.
She has put this team on her shoulders.
And she gives the Bruins the lead for the first time since it was 2-0 the start of this game. See if the Cardinal, what they've got drawn up.
Pass. And guess who was in the help? Kiki Rice.
Yeah. Stanford trying to get to another championship game. The last time they didn't make it there was 2016.
And UCLA trying to get a home court for the first and second round.
They are 1-11 against this Stanford Cardinal team in the Pac-12 tournament. The last time they beat the Cardinal was 2006 in this tournament. Osborne extends that lead.
All the attention was with Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice gives it up, and Osborne delivers a 3-point lead.
A 4th game in this tournament.
A 19-point swing for UCLA.
Wow.
Didn't happen in the 3rd. It happened in the 4th.
Imanopu is good.
Boy, she took what the defense was giving her. Decisive.
Yeah, perfect read by Agnes Imanopu. She's got 5 points.
Under a minute.
Both teams 2 times out, timeouts apiece. Both teams in the bonus at this point.
Agnes Imanopu.
4 Bruins in double figures. Rice, Conti, Bessoir, and Osborne. Conti will give the inbound. It's batted around. Bessoir ends up with it. Gets the shot off. and Stanford wants the timeout so they can advance it. Corey Close is frustrated. Oh.
Boy, that was high risk, no reward. Boy, UCLA needs to make some better decisions.
Yeah.
Bessoir inbounding it now.
Just under 3-second differential shot clock, game clock. And Jones commits the foul, and Rice is going to go to the line. Fourth personal on Haley Jones, but it stops the clock. Clutch. First one there for Rice. Gets them both.
78% free throw shooter. Kiki Rice has delivered in every way possible.
Polo's had a couple of threes. They go inside to Brink instead, and she comes around, and Sontok was there. And they're going to call her for her fifth personal. She tried to stay with Brink.
Brink stands at the line waiting.
Brown is on, Bessoir on, Conti, Osborne, and Rice. And the first free throw good for Cameron Brink. 18 points, trying to add to it.
Stanford's got the quickest lineup they can put on the floor, is ready to play D.
Yeah, Navarre on. And full court pressure. Both free throws good. Bruins get the inbound, and a foul going to be called on Belibi. That'll put Rice to the line.
The depth of the Pac-12 conference on any day.
What a season it's been. She gets the first free throw. Rice with 20 points.
Stanford with their offensive team on.
And misses the second, batted around, long rebound to Conti. And the Cardinal have to foul. And they do. They foul Osborne for the Bruins. Osborne on the stripe, sticks the first one. She'll get another one. Gets them both. Two-possession game there. Those were big. Haley Jones to inbound on this near side. And the Cardinal got to get a bucket. LaPolo on the drive, lays it up. 2-point game. 8 points for LaPolo. And Corey Close calls her final timeout.
Secure the basketball. Fran Belibi's going to jump up and down like her life depends on it.
Get it into Rice. She's trying to get away.
She carried the ball.
Oh, no. And Navarre was right there with her. What was the call? Did they call a foul? I haven't seen a signal yet.
Yeah, just loses control of it. And watch the high one here.
Oh, yep, they do call a foul. They do not call the carry, but boy, it was right in front of the Stanford Cardinal bench. Rice was all the way at the other end trying to get away from Navarre.
For Stanford, is turning into hope and pray time.
And the first free throw good for Kiki Rice. She ties her career high. And free throw attempts and makes. Gets them both. 12 for 13 from the line for Rice.
Got to take a three and initiate some contact.
Not going to get a shot off the Bruins.
Number one goes down. Again, 2 straight nights here in Las Vegas.